Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Git Good at Open Transport Tech Good. Now, here we see this Cloverleaf that I made in one of the earlier episodes, and as you can see, a lot of trains are waiting on it from different directions. And I think we've reached the limit of what this junction can handle. You can see the trains are backing up quite a lot into this goods station here, and it's affecting the amount of trains that can leave from it. Now, trains are slowing down through this mainly because of two reasons. It's the tight turns here, and it's because of the bridges here in the middle, and the fact that we cannot place signals on bridges. So if they're close behind each other, then trains will always have to wait here. It would probably be better to separate some traffic lines and to get rid of some of these leaves, these clover leaves. So for the first step, I will now just make this junction a little wider, and then we have some more space here in the middle to make extra lanes. Okay, now that we've made the junction wider, we now have some space to make extra paths. Now, one track that's used a lot is to go from this direction to this direction. And right now it has to go over this cloverleaf, then over the bridge, and yeah, it just causes a lot of delays here. So, in order to remove this cloverleaf, we can just, let's use this line, and we'll just make a bridge over here. Let's use the new tubular bridge. I like the look of this, and it allows the trains to travel over it very fast. Alright, now we can get rid of this line. And this should already improve our line quite a bit. Now, of course, they still have to merge together here, so there is still some weight, and there's still this bridge here in the middle. Let's see. Trains that come from here and want to go to the other side have to use this cloverleaf. It would probably be good if we could get rid of this one as well, but it doesn't seem to be used that much. I think if we could make it a little bit wider, then we have space to double this bridge. I think I have a good solution. Okay, now trains that have to go to this direction from here, they will now already split off before the bridge, and that should already decrease the load on these bridges here in the middle. It's just a little thing, but it should help a bit. Okay, let's speed up a bit and see how the traffic on this Cloverleaf junction goes. Well, more of a Frankenstein junction right now. Seems to be moving through it a lot more smoothly than it used to. So yeah, you can see the effect that removing one of these leaves already has on the network. Doesn't look like much at the beginning, but I think this is really satisfying to watch. Trains still have to wait on each other sometimes, but it is flowing a lot more nicely right now. Now here's another problematic area of the network. There's just a lot of goods trains and steel trains, and yeah, this part of the network has really almost reached its max capacity. And since we have so many goods trains going around here, maybe it would be smart to make a separate goods line from this direction towards this factory. So instead of sharing its line with this part of the network, maybe they should have a separate line right next to the network, just bypassing all these junctions, and that should considerably improve the traffic flow here. So let's start building that. Oof, it looks like the network has come to a complete gridlock. So I forgot to place some signals here at this depot that I built earlier. Glad I got this sorted out quickly. Okay, let's continue building the bypass line for our goods. Alright, the goods line is finished. Many trains have already started using it. And basically it moves the problem a bit further ahead. But it should stop, lessen the traffic on this line. As you can see, the problem has now moved to a different place. But let's see how it goes. I think I'll put a bit more of parallel track, just so the trains have more space to wait. Oops. That was not supposed to happen. The situation doesn't seem to be getting any better here. It's just way too crowded over here. So I've decided to make a separate line for my goods right into this station over here. So I'll pass over the water here. I'll make some bridges, and just so I can bypass all this crowded part of my network. Now building on water is really expensive. So you should only do this when you have a lot of money in the end. Now I'll try to keep the length of the bridges to a minimum because they severely restrict traffic flow. I do still want to keep a few bridges though, just in case I ever decide to go with boat traffic later, and then they can still pass under the bridges. You never know. It always helps to have some options later. There we go. First trains have started using this line, and now there's no need for them to all wait here. Now probably the biggest problem will now start, probably at the place at the end near the station where they merge again. Now this should probably really improve the amount of goods that get picked up from this station, as the goods trains now have to wait less and they will be more efficient. Right now we have a big load of goods waiting here, So we should probably either make some more trains or just make these more efficient. Alright, it looks like the flow in the network is a lot better now in many places. There used to be a big line of trains always waiting here. But right now they don't interfere with the other traffic here, because they have their own separate line now. And yeah, I think this is a big improvement on how it used to be. Alright, here's another point in our network that could really use some work. So we have this unloading station here for the factory, and the entrance to this factory, well, lots of trains are waiting here, and what's probably the worst here is that the trains that want to go to the factory and that are waiting here are actually blocking the main line. So also these coal trains are unnecessarily waiting here, and there's some other trains on this line as well. So it would probably be a good idea to fix this. Now I think what I will do is actually just split off the traffic coming from this direction and the traffic coming from this direction, and give them their own entrances on this station. And I will make the station a bit wider, and that should improve the traffic flow into the station. Also, I will make the entrance from the main line a bit longer, just so they don't wait on the main line if they cannot enter this line here. Now I want to disrupt this traffic as little as possible while making this, so I will just make some extra lines now, just some temporary rails, just so the trains can keep going while I build this. Now I think I'll have to remove this river here, but I don't like interrupting rivers for some reason. So I typically just make canals to replace any water that I remove. It's just a thing that I do. Alright, after rebuilding this junction 7 or 8 times, I came to the conclusion that I'm an idiot and I should now really stop playing this game for today. But yeah, right now I've separated the traffic coming from this direction and the traffic coming from this direction, and I gave them separate station platforms. And this should considerably improve the situation here on the network. So yeah, in the beginning there were lots of trains always waiting to be able to enter the platforms, and right now the situation looks like it has improved considerably. Alright, now the thing about train networks is that if you make one area more efficient, that means you will have more trains in another area of your network. And we can see that now right here, because all the traffic has now moved to this part of the network, and many trains are just always waiting for each other here. And I think we could improve this situation considerably by just taking out some of the trains. Now, for example, I can see lots of steel trains going around here, and for example, if the steel trains would just have a different route than the other trains here, that would already make this area a lot less crowded. So I think I will just give these steel trains their own dedicated route, just like we did for the goods trains. And the steel trains go from here to this factory over here. And I think we could just make a nice rail line just through the middle of the map and just connect to this line here, which in turn connects to this station. And that should ease some pressure on this network. Okay, it looks like the first steel trains are now using this network. And I think this should ease the pressure on this part of the network. But of course, we solved the situation in one place and it will get more crowds on the other. But yeah, that's just something we'll have to deal with. Alright, I think I've already packed enough into this episode for now. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.